It welcomed the fact that the office of the Africa Free Trade Area has now been opened in Ghana, headed by one of our own as Director General. It also notes work being done to continue to silence the guns in Mali and Libya and ensure stability in Mozambique, Sudan, and Zimbabwe. The NEC welcomed government efforts to engage the situation in Zimbabwe, in particular, the deployment of special envoys. It emphasized the importance of the envoys engaging with all stakeholders in the country to assist in addressing the current situation. ANC and government processes must complement each other. The NEC supported greater party-to-party interaction between the ANC and ZANU-PF with the intention to develop a fuller understanding of the situation in Zimbabwe and to determine how the ANC and government can play a supportive role. It was also agreed that the ANC must speak to all parties and all stakeholders as well. Concern in the QDSG, the first one is from Faith regarding the envoys that I appointed and sent to Zimbabwe. What was the outcome of their engagement? The envoys indeed went to Zimbabwe. Former NEC member Sidney Mufamadi, former Speaker of our National Assembly, Baleka Mbete, and former Minister and NEC member, as well as NEC member Mbete, Mwako Ramatlhodi. They went and met President Mnangagwa and his delegation. They had extensive and quite lengthy discussions. And in the course of those discussions, it became clear that we needed to have a process through which they would engage with other people. And it was felt that we should give consideration to that. And that is something that we would obviously want to see happening in the intervening period. As the African National Congress, and I think this begins to answer another question, we have decided that we should also have party-to-party discussions. Yes, indeed, the Secretary General spoke about this, and we've now reinforced the need for this, and the Secretary General will be finalizing the delegation that will be going to Zimbabwe in days to go and meet with the Zimbabwe political governing party, ZANU-PF. In my discussion with President Mnangagwa, we discussed this, and he informed me that their Politburo wanted and desired to be in conversation with the ANC as the governing party in our country to discuss more fully the situation in Zimbabwe. And in that regard, both of us as heads of our governing parties, we agreed that this delegation should now proceed, and that our Secretary Generals must facilitate the meeting that should happen as quickly as possible. And as you heard, the National Executive Committee expressed a deep desire that when they get there, they should have an opportunity of meeting other stakeholders in Zimbabwe. And clearly, it is important that we get as broad a view of what is happening in Zimbabwe as we possibly can. Because as you correctly say, we are having to deal with a situation on our borders. The concerns that you articulated, we are continuing to feel them on our border. And it's important that as neighbors, we're able to discuss these types of matters so that we see the extent to which we can be supportive of one another in whatever shape or form. So that is going to be proceeding. I'm sure that we will be able, as we approach the matter on all sides, we'll be able to get to grips with the situation that is unfolding there.